Senator, let me start with the issue of gun control. Vice President Biden, as you know, has been tasked with coming out with a policy for the Obama administration. You've received an A rating from the NRA. You know, the CEO says you're a true champion of the Second Amendment. But in light of the Sandy Hook elementary tragedy, is it time to sort of reevaluate a position on gun control? What would you be in favor of coming out of this?
Well, first of all, the Second Amendment is something that was adhered to by Hubert Humphrey, John Kennedy. So I don't think anyone wants to diminish the Second Amendment, but I think everyone should just take a deep breath and realize where we are and where we need to go. We have too much violence in our society. It's not just from guns, it's from a lot of stuff. And I think we should take a look at television, movies, video games, and weapons. And I hope that everybody will just be careful and cautious. First of all, I want to see what the president's going to do. He can do some things administratively that we can't do legislatively. And let's be realistic. In the Senate, we're going to do what we think can get through the House. I'm not going to be going through a bunch of these gyrations just to say we've done something. Because if we're really legislators, the purpose of it is to pass legislation.
The Senate, as you know, it'll be discussed and debated and so forth, but President Obama really wants to reinstate that assault weapons ban. Would you be in favor of that?
I think, and I've talked to Dianne Feinstein many times about this, but this is one of the things, Mitch, I just talked about. Is it something that can pass the Senate? Maybe. Is it something that can pass the House? I doubt it. So I think that there are things that we know we can do. For example, Barbara Boxer, one of the most liberal members of the Senate ever, is now working on gun control. She believes there are things can be done. You know, we have problems in California too. So I think we have to look at all sides of this spectrum. When someone like Barbara Boxer says we need to do something with gun control, I think we should take a look at it. I talked to her this morning. I've invited her on a trip that I'm going to take later this year. And we talked about a number of things. And I said, Barbara, in the Vegas papers, they're talking about you and gun control. What are you talking about? And she went into some detail about the COPS Act that Biden was responsible for getting passed, and some of the things in that she thinks hasn't been used properly. So let's just look at everything. I don't think we need to pinpoint any one thing now. I think we have to be very cool and cautious.
Okay.